Got some more Navy reinforcements with Marcus Thomas and Jacob Busick. I'm assuming you knew them beforehand, right?
Yes, yes.
So excited for that connection. I'll be back together again?
Yeah, you know I am. I mean, both Busick and having Marcus back is huge. I mean, those guys just, the Naval Academy guys bring something with them. And one of the unique things when I got here is that there's a lot of characteristics here at UCLA with student athletes, guys that are high achievers in the classroom, and just how the discipline is poured into the program. The Dre aspect, the D is big, but that's UCLA. So there's a lot of connective deals with having guys like that come in and continue to spread that energy and that passion about discipline and striving to do things right.
How different is it for you coaching here under Coach Foster as opposed to previous staff?
You know, I tell you, it's more of a benefit in a sense. The previous staff was tremendous. You know, learned a lot there, but I feel like for me, I bring stuff with me as well. So I think that being able to bring some characteristics or certain things from a knowledge and skill set standpoint to the program is big, and then sort of intertwining it with what Coach Foster is doing now. He's done a tremendous job in regards to the knowledge, the energy, the passion, the respect of the players in regards to those guys. Just knowing it's a guy that's played, that's done it. So his word is strong, and his passion for the university though is over the top. Believe me, I've met more folks and seen more things that are UCLA because of Coach Foster.
How beneficial was it for you, the last couple of years, going from working with the entire secondary to now being able to focus on just the safeties? How much does that help the group overall?
You know, I think, good Lord works in unique ways. I think when I was coaching the whole secondary, there are things that were beneficial. I mean, even with Coach Whitfield at the time, we worked together for a while, and we were coached by the same guy, Dwayne Aquina, so there are certain characteristics that have always been carried in. So when I was coaching the whole secondary, I was still doing it from a group effort. One of the things at times, being able to split up the group is not only for the group's play and growth, that's good, myself and the safeties, Coach Whit with the corners, but also just the young people that we have now. Young people are, at least I feel this way, that the attention to detail and the connection that you have when you do have a split group allows you to deal with not only the things that are helping a young man grow as a player, but also helping a young man grow as a person. So that's something that we really take pride in. So we see this opportunity as a great coaching opportunity, X's and O's, but also a great opportunity to provide the group and be even more connected as a group and as coaches related to players.
You brought in some veteran transfers with Brian and some of the other guys. How they looked, and how do you think that unit's shaping up?
You know what? I'm excited. I really am. The thing that makes me real excited is there's a group that loves each other. Those guys stepped in with humility. I mean, Brian, KJ, and Ramon stepped in with humility. So they came in connecting with the guys and really opened books and sort of through what their skill set and how they worked on the table. We refined some things, grew some things. Those guys in the off season have, Coach BA's probably 12 or 15 pounds heavier, locked in. So I think this whole transition has been a growth for all of us. I'm excited about the group. Really, really love the way they're working and how they're competing. And we know it's a journey. So this is the early part of it, and we'll continue to grow.
You said God works in mysterious ways. I'm sure you heard that Brian wanted to come here originally, and now he's here.
Yeah.
So have you seen that he's excited and kind of fulfilling his original wish to be here and play here?
Well, you know what? I sort of saw it the first day I met him because he was here with all his family. And when you see a kid with his family, you just know that there's something really big about being close to family. Get a great education, be connected to a university that's great, but also every weekend now knowing that your family's going to be there. So if there was any challenges that brought him to this point, this is the right place. And so I'm excited to see that. And his teammates in the group, everybody, Clint, Croy, all the guys, Swift, all the guys that are embracing each other. It's really been a fun thing to watch. And I'm learning more and more of BA's story every day.
Who's stepping up as maybe some depth options at safety in this camp so far?
Well, you know what? I say the whole group. I just had a meeting today really with the whole group as we transition into this next week of practice, as we game prep and stuff. Every guy sort of knows their role. I think everybody in the group, if I went with BA, KJ, Ramon, DJ Justice has done a tremendous job. Corey Stewart, Clint Stevens, RJ, Zeke Thomas, all, and the young guys coming in, Dixon and Brett Berry. So I've just named everybody because everybody is really doing a good job. Now, we still have challenges. Guys have to get better at things, but they're coming to work every day with the lunch pails, getting after it.
What's your level of optimism about KJ Wallace's availability?
I think I'm very optimistic about KJ. KJ is a very knowledgeable player. He's a passionate player. If you ever got his story, we have conversations as teams where we get to really get a chance to know each other. And he's a guy that has a story, that's why he's here. And he operates in that. So he's a passionate guy, can play every position. I mean, literally, and play it with knowledge. That's good because we've had a group, and I've always sort of we've prided ourselves as a group, the Alex Johnsons, the Blaylocks, the Kenny Churchwells, all these guys that have played different positions and played at a high level. Swift, all those guys, that's sort of the calling card for this group. So KJ fits right into that as a player and person.
I used to sing with the guys at Navy. Any of that
Hold on
here?
Oh my goodness. You threw that one out there. You know what? I think, there's things that, for me personally, that are sort of, in all honesty, God-led in a sense. I think we have a closeness in the group that singing wouldn't be bad because that brings people together. But if that comes about, you may not know about it. Okay. You may find out about it down the road. Okay. But we're already doing some unique things. Coach Akaika, sort of like that Hawaii connection. Mm-hmm. Coach Akaika does some things that are really aloha, that are really unifying, and we see the game as being that. So, Coach Foster and his principles, as well as Coach Akaika and his principles of love and how these things are tied together, really help grow things. So if music gets into it, you may not find out about it. It may be on the backside.
You want to belt out a few bars and lean on me?
No, I'm not going to do that. You may have me thinking. I was about to, but now I'm all right. You remember that, huh? Yeah. That's Coach Nehemiah. That was a little connection to Radford High School in Hawaii a little bit.
Coach, who do you look to for leadership in the secondary?
I tell you what, and it's really unique because we have some guys that have come in through the transfer portal that have really plugged in. I mean, I think BA has brought some stuff from just his who he is as a person, and I think he's connected with a lot of guys before he got here. So he's a guy that was recruited here, committed here, had some things happen where he didn't end up here, but coming back, he still had a great respect by the guys that are here that know him. So, but all those BA, KJ, Ramon, older guys that bring in a collective amount of leadership because they're good people. But really, Swift is a guy that really has done a lot during the off season. The new guys that have came in have learned from him. Swift is the guy that will take cats up to the room, teach the defense. He'll come out on the field, work the defense. He'll do extra stuff. Joshua Swift, and the reason why he's wearing number 36 is because he's that guy. So he's really a guy that leads, but he's a team leader and then leads in a lot of unique ways with the group.
How excited are you to go back to Hawaii and just a place where obviously you played and have some memories? Yeah,
I have a great respect for the University of Hawaii and everything in Hawaii. I mean, I moved there in the 9th grade from Prince George's County, Maryland, from Glenard, Maryland. And cats that know Glenard, Maryland, they're saying like, man, he moved from Maryland to Hawaii? Maryland, because that's where you say Maryland. Ain't Maryland or anything like that, Maryland. So, but that move was really life-changing to me. So I have a lot of love, a lot of passion. Coach Chang, the head coach at the University of Hawaii, his dad coached me in JV basketball. I know when he was born, his sisters were managers on the team. So Hawaii's a connected place. And I have a great respect because I know how Hawaii goes after it. I know they have the UCLA on the map. I mean, and I know that that's going to be a tough game. They're a good team, but they're a passionate team. I really have, like I said, great respect for Hawaii. And going back there, it's going to be some fun. Still have a lot of family there. My wife Tiffany's from Hawaii. Got alohi, I say alohi because I got to get a text from my niece today, so I got some family. But I'm telling them, look, if you come to the game, you can't be cheering for Hawaii, But a lot of them are people that went to Hawaii too. I went to high school, so I'm excited to get back there. But I'm excited because it's our first game. All the connections to family pales in light of what we're there for. It's our first opportunity, first game. These guys have worked hard, so we're eager to get out there and play.
That little stadium was not there when you were there, right? I mean, that's the one you were going to be playing in.
Yeah, I was there. It was our.
It was there.
Yeah,
It was your practice field.
Yeah, it was our
Okay.
practice field, and practice and did a lot on there. They've done a nice job just making the transition and what they have to do to have a facility there for their guys to play and go out and compete in. And the people of Hawaii are passionate, so it could be the old stadium way back in the day that was downtown, or any stadium. You know, people are going to show up and they're going to support their team.